got my money on lawyer.
Fuck your feelings.
Hey man, welcome to Fuck Your Feelings, man. We got a phenomenal episode, man. Hey man, this is gonna be a good one. We got Vanessa Graddick.
Yeah.
We got Rob Haze.
Hey.
We got Rob Washington. Roz Washington.
I am a man. I'm glad you know.
That'd be hilarious. If you put your dick out right now as a great reveal.
No, I would. You know, but I'm saving that for my memoirs.
Hey. The fuck I'm talking about. Shout out to Roz Washington, Rob Haze, Vanessa Graddick.
Hey.
Man, what y'all up to, man? What's up? So before we started, I was playing Beyoncé because I was like, I got women coming up. This is the first episode where it's two women on the show at the same time. And y'all was saying y'all wasn't fucking with Beyonce.
No, that's not what we said.
Y'all said fuck Beyonce.
No, don't have to be high coming for me. See, you gonna start off wrong already. What I said,
what you said
was this Beyonce ain't for us.
Okay. You would pass that water to
yes,
let's appreciate
because what you was playing, you playing new Beyonce.
Yeah.
That's not the Beyonce
new
that we've been rocking.
Vibration.
I'm a church girl. Drop it like a thotty.
Listen, I don't care if her soul is broke right now. I want Crazy in Love Beyonce back.
Yes.
This what I need.
Yes.
What's wrong with this?
She already gave you that. Like, that's available.
Right.
It's not like she pulled down.
But we're core fans, though.
Yes.
We're not the new fans. It's not that we don't support what she's doing. Everybody got to go and make their money and do what they're doing, change their bag. We get it.
Yep.
But for the core fans from the late 90s that watched her do her thing, we were left out of this project.
We were. And
all
that's
we're
okay.
saying. It's okay.
It's okay.
But I mean, I'm a core
fan.
fan, and I like the. I mean, I'm not a woman, but I've been a
you
fan.
said you played it for us. You didn't play that for us.
You didn't play it for you.
Oh, but I
But
listened
then he
to
started singing it. So,
Yeah.
You know.
That's because he's prideful.
I don't think you gotta have a certain lifestyle to like this album. Like I'm riding the Renaissance.
No, we weren't saying the lifestyle.
Y'all said fuck Beyonce.
But it's all
Y'all said that?
but all the techno movement, Drake's album, like
I didn't fuck with that one. I love Drake. I didn't fuck with that one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a core Drake fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take me back. Like,
That's
you know what I'm
not
saying?
For us, like if we're in the club and it come on, I might break my soul for a second, but then I'm gonna go sit down somewhere. But I'm not buying the album. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting at my house listening to a whole techno album. I'm not gonna do it.
Fine then. You know what?
But
Beyonce doesn't
would
need
you
your fucking
clean
support.
your house to a techno album?
No, I'm an old bitch. We listening to Isley
Frankie
Brothers.
Beverly.
Sure.
That's how I clean my toilets.
Sure, but I'm saying, you know,
Sure.
sometimes it mix it up.
It's
to the mic.
amazing.
You gotta speak
It's
in the
so-
mic.
Listen.
Hit that Swiffer with some oomps, and hey,
With some
you
what?
gonna get
Some
them
oomps,
corners.
oomps.
You know what I'm saying?
Get them baseboards.
Yeah.
I'm
Clean
good.
them blind.
I listen to the 90s R&B when I
Me
clean
too.
my house.
But I'm a 90s R&B, 90s hip hop fan,
Yes.
period.
Oh, are you?
Like, period. Like, even the rap, I can't get down with all of this new stuff, this mumble. And, like, I probably haven't listened to real new music since 2004 or something.
Fuck you been listening to? Just old school?
Man, all your daddy's favorite music. You know, he bringing that thing. He got his 8-track. But
Let me tell y'all about Roz. So,
oh, God.
no, I'm gonna tell you about Roz. She invited me to some show she was doing. She was hosting a show. It's some bar show. And I told myself, Justin, you have elevated from doing bar shows.
Was it on the rooftop?
No, it wasn't on the rooftop.
No,
God, no.
we was somewhere way worse.
We was in the hood. We was in the hood. Okay. MacGyver just got canceled, right?
It happened.
I just moved back out here.
Mm.
I said, she invited me to come out. I said, I fuck with Roz. Let me go out to the show, right? I said, I'm not going to do no old jokes. I said, I'm just getting back to LA, living here. My first time really in 5 years consistently living in LA. Said, I'm not doing no material I told before I went to go shoot my guy
At the hood show.
in the hood show.
You want to do new shit at the hood.
All new shit
Okay, all right.
at the
That's
hood show.
that's a choice.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's a choice. You want to do new shit at the hood show. All right.
Man, when I tell you, I got shot up so bad by that silence.
Yak it.
Niggas was reloaded. Click, click.
Yak it.
Now, I think it was only one boo, I think. And I checked him.
No,
I
don't think you
That's how
got
it
booed.
starts.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a technical boo.
That's true. That's true.
I think they were yawning loudly.
Ooh.
with their
Not the-
outside voices. They were yawning with their outside voices.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I took that L. Have y'all ever went on the show and just did all new shit?
I kind of bombed the other day. I haven't had a bad set in a long time. I had like a good run for like 2.5 years. Every set has been pretty good. Like I've been making more money. I've been doing good swings. So I do Kev on stage shit the other day.
Keep your distance.
Oh my God.
Not on that show.
Oh yes, I did. And it was so messed up because it was with a lot of my colleagues and coworkers that I haven't worked with years. Because I disappear, come back, whatever. And so no, because I'll be having abortions, I get pregnant. I changed my mind. So
Jesus, you ain't no man.
No, but I do that. I gotta disappear, change my number. Like these guys are stalkers.
So funny.
Your body gotta recover.
When you said you was a man, I said, "Is Roz a man?"
Yeah, like this is.
But
check my Adam's apple.
But it's 2022, so I was like, all right, well maybe this is just a secret I didn't know about.
Yeah, but I've been in this. You've been knowing. You didn't know, but you did know in your heart, but that I was a man.
What is happening?
So
okay. No, I'm not a man.
Not a man. She's not a man.
I was like,
confession session.
Just improv it. Just yes and then.
No, I definitely wouldn't come out right here if I was gonna come out.
You talking about a nigga that would have failed improv class? I was like, my bad. I'm listening. So
no, anyway, I took a major L the other night, and I think I needed it because when you do well as a comic, like so consecutively over and over and over, you get kind of a little complacent. You get lazier. You're not working the jokes like they need to be worked. You're leaving stuff out. You're putting stuff in that wasn't in there. And I just was not in my zone, and I just stopped and had this pause, like halfway in. It's like, and back on. And I just was like, what the fuck was that? Like, who does that? Like, my energy was off. It was just bad. Like, and it's been a long time. So I thank God for those times because I got home and was like, man, I ain't gonna fuck up like this no more.
It's a bomb will teach you how to edit. When last time y'all bombed?
Last time I bombed.
Or bomb for you?
Bomb for you.
Yeah, bomb for me. It was probably, I don't know, probably a few months ago. Like one of them, like you driving home all fast. Like you hitting the road a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like you making them rights on red. You're not checking for no sign or nothing. You just kind of swerving in the lane and stuff, hitting that gas kind of hard. I'm trying to think. I think the last time it was just like I had like anxiety about this particular room, and it's like every time I've been doing it for 10 years.
What city?
Before I even moved here, I've been doing it.
Room?
No, but like I never did well there. They always booked me, but I never did well there, and so I'm like, I feel like I had that in the back of my head. And so I went, instead of just being in the moment or like, if I noticed something, I'm just like tried and true, like it's a taping, and that's almost the wrong way to go about it in this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna say the room or not?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I ain't scared. I'll tell you where I bombed at because there won't be too many of them.
You're not saying the room bomb. You're saying you bombed.
It's not the fear. It's just like I don't know.
Do y'all still get nervous?
I don't want to put that out there.
You better get nervous. Yeah. Anytime I've been overconfident, that's when I bomb.
But that's it. I was just gonna say that when you go in there like, I'm about to kill this shit, man. This ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's nerves. I think it's respect. I think it's like I respect the craft. I respect people's time. I respect people paying their money. So it's not as much nerves as much as like, hey, I respect that. People don't have to like this.
Right.
Yeah, the first bomb I ever took was the Union, the Comedy Union.
Okay.
The Union wasn't for the week.
I was saucy in there.
Back in the day, it was not for weeks.
I was saucy in there. I never really had a bad set. I started there.
I'm gonna tell you what messed me up. I had did the belly room, crack 'em up. I was new out here. I killed in the belly room. So I was like, oh, I got this. Overconfident. I was like, oh, I got this shit. I was at the Union the next night. I told this Chris Rock joke. I got to the punchline. Crickets. Silence. Them niggas are looking at me. It was like,
and then what?
and then what? What else, nigga? And it got so I stopped and I looked up. Remember Ryan? Yeah. So I looked. Ryan was the DJ at the Union at the time, right? What's Ryan's last name? Evans. That's right. Ryan. Rodney Perry's brother. So fucking, I say my punchline. Silence. I look up at Ryan. Ryan said. Like, keep going, nigga.
You gotta keep doing it.
I kept going and continued to bomb my ass off for the rest of that set.
Because how long have you been doing comedy when you came out here?
You know what's so funny? So I used to tell people 4 years, right? But that's not the case. I had got up maybe 10 times
in those 4 years.
Years. So I didn't understand how comedy worked. So I was in college at the time. So I would get up periodically when I could. In the summertime, I would get up periodically. But it wasn't like I was getting up every day performing. It wasn't until I moved out here is when I started comedy for real.
Okay, so you was new.
I was new. So 07 is when I really started doing stand-up.
So you really didn't have the material to
hell no. I had
the swerve like you needed to.
I had no swerve. Telling people you a child prodigy. That's right. You like, I've been doing it for 4 years. Right. You're like, you how old? All right, this is next Chappelle. Like this.
Because that's what happened to me in New Rochelle, New York. I was on a talent show. Talent was always doing shows that were like a fish fry, fashion show,
baby shower
mixed with a bat mitzvah on the side. So I came after the bitches. I don't know, I don't know what they were doing. I went on. I had a smooth 7 minutes, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it. You wasn't going to hear nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. It was so fucking quiet. There was an old lady in the back was like, that's all right, baby.
That's when you should just slit your wrist.
I was like, that's the time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, and good night. And there were people, it's like when you walk down afterwards, because there was a whole bunch of people everywhere, they were just like, it's all right.
Oh, I hate that. I hate the courtesy tap.
I'd rather the courtesy tap than when you get off stage and all the comics turn their back on you.
Oh, yeah.
The slow, because they don't want to say you did that, and they don't want to say you fucked up. So they just kind of just all turn their shoulder. Okay. Yeah, I do that to people. So
Tyler was supposed to be my friend. He was like, she won't talking about shit.
You talking about talent?
Yeah, New York Talent.
I've never done a show with Talent.
He's great.
But he's a beast, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's great.
That's a living legend out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Talent had a comedy competition at the Westchester Comedy Festival, and the opening rounds was in the club, like was it Westchester Comedy Club or it's in like up there in like New Rochelle, but then the finals was in the diner. It was like in the basement of the diner.
Mm-hmm.
I won it. I won the competition, and I needed that money. Like I was like I paid my rent immediately. It was like, I was gonna be on the streets. Like,
oh shit, damn!
I didn't win it. Yeah.
How long you been doing stand up?
I've been doing stand up 13.
Okay, you solid, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I tell people when you hit 10, that's when you good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Because I see 5 to find your voice.
Do you
7?
You guys feeling that? You guys still believe in 10,000 hours of stage time solidifies you?
I think you need it to be great at anything.
Right.
Whatever it is, you need to put in 10,000 hours.
But I don't count.
What you mean?
I don't know how much hours.
Oh, I don't think nobody.
Well,
like if I went back,
like
if somebody over there like we in jail doing a tally.
I'm sure you've made it.
Yeah, you done did
at this point.
You used to count the hours?
I used to log my sets. I would write down everywhere I went. You know, the first year I was in the like 200s, and then the next year I was like in the 250s. But I would write down like every set that I did, where
John
I
Nash.
did it.
Right.
We got a beautiful mind.
See, I do something kind of similar because I go back and listen to most of my sets. Mm-hmm. So I could go back and be like, I could count up all the times because I jot down the notes from every set because I'm a professional comedian.
Newsflash.
All right.
When I'm not,
or you're on the spectrum. You can decide.
I say spectrum.
You can tell the niggas who don't take notes. I just be like,
I know you just got quiet. But
Yeah,
I think Ron G like that. Ron G, I don't think he recorded sets.
I record a lot of them, but I also don't. I'm probably 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I record all my
It's hard
shit.
to catch all of them though, because a lot of sets aren't planned. You know what I mean?
True.
You'll
But
be
you got
going.
cell phones though. You just hit the
You
record
send a
button,
voice
the voice
notes.
memo.
You
Yeah.
ain't never been sitting there minding your own business, and they go, "Next comes to the stage, Roz Washington." I'm not. Why?
I still
I'll wait.
I
I'll
wasn't
walk
even
slow
here.
and
I'm not
then
even on the
get to
show.
my voice notes
yeah.
and hit
Wow.
record
Yeah, I got to do better.
and make it more dramatic.
You like
I
the
love
entrance.
Like,
I
yo,
love
they
it.
got a little walk to them today. Like, they don't know. I'm
The
getting that
music
voice
stopped
note.
I
playing.
like it.
People quit clapping. They just sitting up there like,
Hold
where
up,
is
let
it
me
coming?
scroll to my
But I was just thinking when you were saying you only had 7 minutes, and when I bombed at the Union, I only had 5 minutes probably. I never forget Clayton Thomas. This one I was like, damn, I need to get some more jokes. We was at the Laugh Factory. He had got passed early at the Laugh Factory. Because Clayton, when he first came out here, he was kind of like the dude that everybody was like, Clayton. You know what I'm saying? Like he was that dude, right? Still that dude. Shout out to Clayton. So I remember, but anyways, he had already got passed to perform on the first show and the second show for Chocolate Sundays. And I remember he went up, he had a good set for the first show. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a whole nother set the second show. And I was like, a whole nother set? Like I'm thinking I couldn't even do that. Like I could.
You got 17 minutes total?
Yes. Wowzers.
Yeah. So that blew my mind at that point in time. I'll never forget that.
Well, I mean, it's 17, but also you got to be able to start a different way. Like there's some people, they start the same way, so then if they got to do a different set, now they got to figure out how do I begin.
Yeah, that's something I'm working on now. So what I've been doing now is I've been opening with all closers. So I just like open with my closers, and then I might do at least one closer up top, and then I'll work in some new shit, and then I'll do another closer at the end. Or it may not be a closer at the end. It's just some other shit that I'm just working on that I feel kind of confident about.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get every joke to be a closer. That's what I'm working on.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Sense.
Yeah.
That's always
That's
the
the
goal.
goal. Excellent transitions and closers are great sets. What happened to callbacks? Nobody uses them anymore?
Oh, I do. I got a brilliant callback.
But that's what I'm used to, like a good solid joke.
Yeah.
Had a callback throughout that entire set, you know. And I don't know if it's like the new generation of comics, like the format that I was taught, like when I came in, like, you know, you set up punch, like, you know what I mean? You callback. It's like, I don't see that in sets anymore. People are funny.
My closer is a callback now. And
It's hot.
It gets
it does that thing.
You know, nigga trying to brag, but they ain't trying to brag.
You know.
Last time I did it, standing ovation. Whatever.
Whatever they call those things.
Whatever.
They brought me back 3 times.
I mean, whatever. My last joke has 2 callbacks in it. Matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah, back to back.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on.
I missed that.
I didn't do that your show. You know,
Yeah.
you're fucking.
First of all,
scared for your life, nigga.
First of all, I always got my 4-5. I protect all comedians.
That's true. You do protect, because she was cussing out the audience that night too.
I'm like, shut up.
Roz stay cussing out somebody on
I
stage.
love it.
Last time I did Roz show, we was on the rooftop.
Yes, honey.
And this heifer got into it, but not into it because the broad had left. It was another comedian. Roz go up
Shout
there.
out to you using the word broad.
Broad. Yeah, because I'm a broad. I'm a broad too. I love broad.
So she go up there and cuss this lady out for 15 minutes and like, and then come to the stage, it's Vanessa. I don't know what to do. We just got a TED talk on how Roz gets to wear boots. I don't understand.
Well, you know who that was about.
It was a lot.
Yeah, that was because
I don't. I'm listening.
There was a person, and I'm cool with this person, but she comes to my show. She was booked. She comes to my show. I had on some tall boots. I like fashion. I change every day. I'm never like, I don't have one thing except for my little hats that I do all the time. But she made it known on her set that I was wearing boots like her. And like I'm
said she was
like,
taking her
like
style.
I'm taking her style.
She said that?
But on my stage.
Yeah.
When I get the mic after you.
While she was performing, she said that?
Yes.
Oh, she
She
wild.
said-
Like, I've been doing this since da da da, and I'm like, what is she talking
Everybody
about?
know
Like,
that's my
so everybody
thing.
looking at me like, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, she talking to me. But well, you know me.
She an older comedian.
Yes, and we cool. But just because you do one thing, don't mean
Boots
nobody
beef.
can do it.
Boots
It was
beef.
a boot beef, but I won the boot beef.
I'm not mad at your jokes and what you do in your art form and whatnot, but you stole the boots from me.
Yes.
I started this whole boots thing.
No one must wear boots above the calf.
Did y'all have
but
a boots off? Did y'all
a boot off?
a
Yeah, I
boot-
booted her off my stage. Fuck, I booted.
It was the most awkward,
Situation.
weirdest argument that I've never
But
seen.
you know, I get into the most peculiar situation with female comedians. I had a festival, right? I'm in San Diego. Big old musical festival. It's comedy, it's music, it's a big thing, it's fun, right? So there's a girl that's hosting it. It's a Saturday, it's a 3-day event. So this is the first day. First day, she's hosting. She don't got that many jokes, but you know she's half naked, so it's working for her, right? So
Can you give me the name and phone number?
Yeah.
What's
So-
her Instagram?
Yeah, so I get on stage. I had an amazing set. It was like one of those days when you're anointed by the comedy gods, right?
Here we go.
Great set. So the next day, we have another audience, everything, whatever, second show. I get on stage. Everybody's looking at me like this before I even get on stage. So I'm like, what's going on? You know? They said, she just did your entire set from yesterday, this girl.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, what you
Oh.
mean? Like, the audience members were like tapping me, like, can she do that? Do you guys share jokes? I'm like, what do you mean? So by the time I get on stage, I'm heated, right? So I get on stage. I said, ooh, y'all give it up for Robbie. She for bringing my jokes before I got here tonight. I appreciate y'all. I'm not saying shit. Got my money all right. Good night.
Well, the good thing is we got the first name. Now all
Exactly.
we have to do is really do our research.
But no, I think I'm pretty. When you said, I was like, I think I know her.
Yeah, but it was amazing because then she gets off stage crying like, why would you embarrass me? I'm like, why would you steal from me? Like, I feel like you're stealing money out of my purse.
What did she say? What,
She just started crying and she did this whole big thing. And, you know,
She black?
and I'm not emotional. So I'm just like, okay, well,
You know if
it's
you
already
saw her.
done. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous, though. Like, she did a signature joke of mine. Like, I have a voice joke, like, about, you know, how I was born with this voice, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't have this voice. She did the whole voice joke without the fucking voice.
I'm gonna just
Like,
say.
who does that? Who does that?
I'm gonna just say when she said she was a man.
Yes.
Part of the clues, I was like, believability. I was like, well, her voice is raspy, so
Can we just? She is not a man.
She's not a man today.
Right.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She ain't no man.
No,
Listen,
I'm
once
not a
you
man.
had a surgery,
No.
She's had abortions.
No.
she
I
paid for
get
them, at
pregnant
least.
all the time. No, it's my
Do
shit
you really?
work.
How
My
many?
shit work.
how many times have you been pregnant?
Because we'll be able to do the math of how many abortions you've had.
Well, yeah, whatever many times I've been pregnant is how many abortions I had. Because clearly,
You
I'm
don't
not
have no
having
kids.
I don't have any. I think 5 or 6. I had 3 in my 20s.
What the hell y'all
One
be
at
doing?
19, 3 in my 20s, and 2 in my 30s.
You want to know? I know what women be doing.
But Plan B don't count, right?
Shout out to Plan B.
No.
Plan B don't count because you didn't confirm the pregnancy.
A lot of women don't be
No.
asking men if they wearing protection.
But no, it's not. Here's the thing, because I'm not saying that I have always been the safest,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but I've never been pregnant. Like,
Pull out game.
for sure.
No, but pull-out game only works for so long.
That's true.
But see, pre-cum is what be getting
But
us
I'm-
pregnant.
my
It don't
daughter-
even
I'm
be.
old.
It don't even be like the end, like 'cause you can finagle the ending, like.
Well,
the
maybe I'm
initial-
barren. I don't know, but I've never been pregnant.
My daughter is a pre-cum baby.
When
Yeah.
you do it next time, if they shoot the club up, just like put your legs up for like 30 seconds at the end,
Get pregnant.
and then it'll stick up there.
So I'm trying to get. I wasn't trying.
No, you should.
What I'm saying
No, you
is
should.
all these abortions
Well, at least you
because
need
you
to
wasn't
see
trying to be.
if it worked.
See
At
if
least
see
see if
if
your
I'm-
ovaries work.
See if I'm barren or not.
You should know.
Well,
Inquiring minds.
You want kids?
I got about 2 more years on these ovaries, so if I have one, it better come on.
But see,
But I would
that's
have
why you
one.
don't have
I
none.
would
You
have
can
one.
put it
Rob, after the show.
Universe. Put it in the universe. You should have a baby.
I would only want one. Who?
You.
Wait a minute. First of all, because he's trying to get me knocked
No,
up. by
y'all
Rob.
have a cute little light
Just
skin
pump
baby.
me up.
You're not having a baby.
Rob ain't say nothing. I was like, Rob,
We're slutting you out, Rob. We're slutting you out.
I already have. I got.
Hey.
If I'm gonna get knocked up, I know who.
Who?
It doesn't matter, baby.
Okay.
They don't tell jokes. I tell you that.
You got kids?
I don't have kids.
So I'm the only one, huh?
Yeah, well, because you got your money already. We didn't. We waiting on our bag.
Yeah.
We can't have no broke ass kids now.
But you got money, you got a ring, you got all types of
I'm gonna tell you the secret. The secret is the blessings come when the kid comes.
You know, my mama told me that. I thought she was lying.
Yeah, no. I was broke. I didn't have. Let me tell you when my career popped off. I did some real shit. Career wasn't going nowhere.
I'm sorry.
Not for real. Career wasn't going nowhere. Straight up. I did like some MTV shows that nobody saw. I was on all the prank shows that no one watched. Okay.
I remember.
I remember.
I watched them.
Did you? Oh, well, thank you, brother.
I didn't.
Thank you, friend.
Listen, we already established.
I'm prideful. Stop it. Prideful. Be prideful. This is an inside joke. The first gig. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remind me about the prideful. I got to go back and tell the. Okay.
Because there's a whole thing with that.
My career wasn't going nowhere. I got down on my knees. I think my daughter was just born. No. She wasn't born yet. But my wife was pregnant. She ended up having a miscarriage, I believe, around the same time. This is going very dramatic.
Yeah,
on purpose though. I know it's very down, but it's an uplifting story at the end. I got down on my knees on my bedside and I prayed to God, tears in my eyes. I said, Lord, I just need an opportunity. I said, all I need is an opportunity to showcase my talent. The next week, I booked 21 Jump Street.
Nice.
Hey, wow. I did watch that one.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Good movie. I was gay. I was prideful.
It was great. You're prideful.
So, that being said, around that same time, though, my wife was pregnant. But I also felt like when we did have our daughter, that's when more opportunities in my career started to take an uptick. I do feel that way.
And you also have a different reason to grind.
That's right.
Exactly
right. Another
when you're
motivation.
doing it for you, it's not the same as doing something for.
They say that for marriage too.
A little person that you
like when you find your person, you settle, you're able to build and.
Yeah, if you have a good person.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's.
I'm gonna tell you because ain't none of y'all been married, huh?
No.
Okay. All right. You just want to bring it up.
Right. Right.
Nobody loves y'all.
No
right?
one wants you people.
Nobody's
right?
ever loved you guys, right? That's
you guys are trash. Okay.
All right. This nigga here.
Y'all got boyfriends? Fuck y'all doing with y'all life?
I have a girlfriend.
I got a sneaky
girlfriend.
Wow.
She'll be happy you said that publicly.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
got in trouble last podcast I was on. So yeah, I have a girlfriend that I love very much.
And you probably should have said we weren't having a baby a little louder.
Huh?
When he suggested us have a baby, you probably should have said no a little louder.
I thought you was gonna chime in with the no.
Oh, I said it quickly, but I don't have nobody.
I was
still an option.
I was shaking my head. No,
but that's what it's like. I'm saying,
hi guys.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it.
What it do?
How long you and your lady been together? Well, you don't have to say. I don't want to put you on blast.
4 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's it. Oh, it's marriage time.
Nice.
That's what that means.
You better be saving up your diamond money, bro.
Let me stop. I'm gonna stop putting you on the spot. Ladies. How tough is it? Because, I had this thought yesterday, man. I know a lot of LA people. I used to always hear women say LA men ain't shit. But I know I'm not a woman. I got a preference with that. But I know a lot of LA dudes. They all solid dudes. So what the issue?
Because you're not fucking them.
Right.
Okay.
They're solid to
you.
Okay.
Because you don't have any intimacy.
I know a lot of solid dudes too. All my friends are solid dudes, like solid dudes. I feel bad for they women though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ooh, all right. And it's different. Being in a relationship is different. And I don't think it's just dudes ain't shit. Women aren't either. As a people right now, we ain't shit together. So a lot of women have fucked up dudes, just like a lot of dudes have fucked up women. And
that's a fact.
It's hard for the good people to find each other after they've been wading through the waters of horribleness.
That's a fact. I always say dudes become dogs because a woman broke his heart. That's a fact.
Well, no, but then at the
it be
same
women.
time, we say the same thing about women. I mean, about men, that women you know, once they turn them bad, when the good girl's going bad, she's going forever.
But women are more resilient than men. Men,
This
they
is a
get
fact.
they heart broken when they 7 because a bitch took they blow pop, and
Right,
then
and
now they
it's over.
fuck over hoes
It's
for the
over.
rest of their life.
Right.
That's true. That's true. Wait, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick because that's true. My ex-girlfriend.
I like your shoulders when you said that. Your shoulders did it for me.
Her name was Princess.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, that's what you get.
That was the first problem. That was the first red flag.
Princess, Mercedes,
Yes, that's what you
Tequila, all them.
Black and Puerto Rican. I thought I was doing it big. You know?
Ooh,
And
good
she,
hair, baby.
She was the one at the school. All the dudes, like, oh shit, Prince. I was like, nigga, I got Princess. Nigga. She fucking left me.
I
She
wonder
fucking
why.
Left me. She left me for a fucking basketball player.
Of course.
Scarred the fuck out of me.
You mean she left you for a really tall, handsome, rich guy? The nerve of this bitch.
How dare you?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The nerve.
I'm the rich guy.
Now.
He was the popular one.
Okay.
He never reached rich.
Well, you said a player.
High school.
High school.
Oh,
High
high
school. I thought you
school.
were talking
He
about
didn't
real
get
life.
his broke. Listen, that's what dudes do. Every dude would be like, it was Tamika Porter. I was in the 11th grade. She left me
ruined
for Gary, who was my best friend. Like,
Yeah.
this is, and
In
then they
homeroom.
never recovered.
Rob, tell your story.
My story.
Heartbroken? Yeah, you was heartbroken at once, right?
I would never even made it to heartbreak.
Damn.
I
You
would
quit
never
it.
even get that far. Like I didn't have my first girlfriend until I was like 25. Like I was just like, I would be listening to the heartbreak playlist, not even realizing I hadn't even been through
None of
what
that.
them dudes had been through.
So you still never had your heart broken?
Um,
Damn,
No.
you're a good
I
You
one.
gotta
probably,
think,
I
you know.
probably, I mean, I thought I did, but it wasn't real. You know, it was like,
Did-
like we were talking, and then it didn't turn into a relationship.
This how you
Now
know.
I'm
This is
sad.
how you know.
Like that's not heartbroken.
This
That's
is how you
just
know. Did you cry?
Disappointed.
Right. Have you ever been in the shower
Has
crying?
the back of your heart ever heard it?
No, seriously. Have you
Your
been?
back-
the back
Have
of
you?
your heart.
Have you been in the shower crying, or have you ever cried? That's how you know for real. Did you cry?
I don't think I cried.
Oh no,
I was sad. I don't think I cried though.
If you ain't in the shower crying with the water running cold,
Yeah.
then you ain't.
Damn, that's
felt
amazing.
love.
That's fucking amazing.
But then the next question, have you ever really been in love then?
I mean, yeah, I've been
You
in
better
love.
say now, nigga.
But yeah, no, I'm in
Say
love.
yes.
I'm
Say
in
yes,
love now.
right now.
For the strength of your
but
relationship, say
I'm
yes.
like, oh no, am I the heartbreaker? Am I out here? You know, am I making other people cry? I don't know. Like, but yeah, I don't.
I would
think
say yes. If you don't know, and if you've been in relationships and your feelings have never been hurt, you're the feeling hurter.
You're the asshole. In there.
Jeez.
I mean, my feelings have been hurt, but I don't think I ever just cried outside of like
Falling
death.
down and hurting your knee.
Yeah. Post boo boo. I
Right.
don't think.
Post
Yeah.
boo-boo. I love it.
Damn, that's amazing.
You're a psychopath.
Am I?
At least,
am I
are you?
crazy?
At least a
I'm
sociopath.
34.
Yeah, that sounds right.
At 34, you've never
Over a woman?
see.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You
That's
never.
the point.
She ain't never put the shimmy on you.
I've cried at funerals.
No,
I've
we're
been
not
to a
talking-
ton
we're
of
not talking
funerals.
about that.
We ain't
You
talking
know what I'm
about
saying? I've cried at death.
We ain't talking about when your grandma
Yeah.
died.
We're
We
not
talking
talking-
about we talking about real deal heartbreak. We talking
Heartbreak.
about a lady named Elizabeth that you met when you was 18 and she left you.
I've been severely disappointed,
Oh,
Get up out of here.
but I haven't cried. I don't
Ted
think.
Bundy over here.
Right.
yeah. Well, when it comes
You
out,
got he has an ice box where his heart used to be.
I've been
Okay.
I've been down. I've been down for weeks. I've been like upset. I've been like, you know what I'm saying?
So
but
one of two things is happening. Either you truly are a sociopath, or you just too cool for school and don't want to tell us that you was crying.
no, I wasn't crying. I still feel like I
Your eyelashes was
emotionally
just wet.
intelligent.
Your
I
eyelashes
still,
got wet a little bit, but you were-
express, you know,
emotionally
sadness.
intelligent?
Rob
Yeah.
Haze is a murderer. No, I'm just talking shit. We just
He
turned the whole
got bodies
podcast
in the
out.
basement.
I don't remember myself crying over, you know. I'll cry watching a movie.
Hey man, I'm finna get you out of this, bro.
Please.
What's the last movie y'all cried over? I know mine.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know mine. Mine was very what was that? What was that movie with Taraji P? Were they astronauts?
Oh,
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures, bruh.
Yeah.
I was on the plane. Luckily, I was in first class, and it was one of them cubby.
all these humble
seats.
brags.
You
nigga,
know what?
we
I'm
get
so
it.
sick of you with
We
your,
get it.
I'm sick of it.
We get it.
I
So
have- I'm
money.
On my G5 ride.
I'm telling the story.
So we're getting paid for this because Daddy
Oh, I
Warbucks
know.
over here.
Free
Yes.
promotion you all get, okay?
Yes. Oh,
Free promotion.
just what we all needed.
I tag it. We can all use a little promotion. I know I can. Luckily, it was a cubby. It was one of them like this. They usually not always like this, but the particular one. No, I'm joking. But
I'm
I'm
sick of you.
serious. But
When I
for
was
real.
laying down in the queen size bed.
Yes.
But for real. I'm watching Hidden Figures. I'm boohoo crying during one. I don't even remember what scene it was. That movie was phenomenal, but I was crying. I just had to be like 3 or 4 years ago, crying like a bitch.
Well, that was I like that movie too. I don't know. I don't cry that much.
You heartless. You heartless.
No, like
Rob
like,
doesn't cry.
No,
Yeah,
I do cry, but like movies, it got to be a real touching story. Like,
Okay.
I think I got all my cries out in elementary school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Because,
God.
Like,
There's not a
I
limit.
was the kid
I
that would
haven't
cry
cried since
every
7
day.
pounds.
Like I was the kid, like I didn't finish my sponge. I didn't get it turned in time. I thought I'm not going to college now. I'd
my
start
God.
crying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what probably caused me to not cry as much.
so now women can't hurt you.
later on, yes, I'm invincible now because third grade I kept crying.
Okay.
I think
I'm
I didn't cry for so long that
Mhm.
now,
You're emotional.
like it'll be a commercial. Like a commercial. So
Yeah.
I'll just well up a little bit, be like, oh,
You seem like you used to be heartless, Vanessa.
I've never been heartless.
Cold.
I've never been heartless or cold. However, I do have a bit of a savior complex, so I feel like people can't handle their emotions the same way I can.
Mhm.
So I keep my emotions bottled up for the sake of the community, and then I lose my shit when I get home.
Vanessa said before the podcast she didn't get birthday penis.
I did not.
And that's a shame.
Why?
Exactly. She want to blame
Are
a
you being
memorial
celibate?
service.
You being celibate right now? You can always do it in the
Comedians
bathroom.
ain't
No,
shit.
it was a memorial service that she had to go to, whatever. You know, I'm not going to say who memorial service, but apparently someone passed and her ass couldn't get any birthday dick. I say it was a goddamn excuse.
I'm not
I
being.
think
I'm not
you
being
could have
celibate.
gotten some if you
I'm
wanted
definitely
some,
not
that's
being
it.
celibate, but I fucked a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
the
okay.
standards are a little different.
Well,
I
yeah.
just
What changed about your standards? Do you think from like your
Like,
20s, 30s, like
these niggas get on my nerves now. Like,
What standard? I mean, are you
Patience.
looking for dick or are you looking for substance? Which one are you looking for?
both? I want
a
substance
combination.
dick.
Okay.
A combination.
I want dick with substance.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I respect
Yeah.
that. Because you want to have a good conversation post or at least pre-sex.
Yes. Like it's a combination now, and I do want to be in a relationship at some point, like a real, actual relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I could do that just out here fucking everybody. So
I mean, women say that, but sure you can. You know, you just the nigga that you like, you don't give him no pussy. You know how y'all do. The one you like, you don't give him no pussy. The ones the ones you just want to fuck, you fuck them and go about your business. You keep the fuck buddies
No,
in
I
the
just,
shadows.
I just give them all some
That's
coochie.
just,
And
yeah,
then
you
we'll
can
work
work
it out
for
later.
someone.
Huh?
This is work.
What you mean?
people do it all the time.
Oh, women do that all the time. That's what women do.
Not all. Like I don't. If I like somebody, you're not gonna be the
Just-
one who I don't fuck. Like that's silly.
Right, that's
But
crazy.
you make them wait longer.
No.
Not necessarily.
Okay. They fuck everybody. Their Instagram handles are. This what I'm listening. My bad. I don't want to cut because I want to get to Rob because Rob is killing it, man. He writes, right? He's a great writer, man. You were writing on Sherman Showcase because I be sitting writing and acting on that, man. How that came about, bro?
Really just I guess Diallo Riddle heard about me, and then I got an interview. We just hit it off from there, and then it was my first writing job.
Wow.
So yeah, just didn't really know if I was doing it right, if I was writing sketches right. But the first table read, I read for Morris Day. And then that hit it off, and then they were like, "You're gonna play Morris Day." And then after that, it was like, "All right, well, let me find what other characters, what other voices that I have," because I wasn't really a character guy. Like if you see me on stage, I'm not really, the big act out, big become a bunch of other people things. So
I am, but it's only because I have no jokes.
Fresh out of jokes.
Just Nikki.
But have you seen this cartwheel?
Have you seen me when I set myself on fire? Have you seen
Right.
this?
Then Morgan Freeman came in, and but that unlocked a whole another side of myself, and so I kind of discovered that through there, and then through there started doing a lot of special events, the NFL honors, the ESPYs, another writer, Bennett Weber. We did the boy band holiday and Miss Universe pageant and New Year's Eve, just all kind of stuff. So,
Nice.
Yeah, all kind of doors just open from me getting that first chance, because I was applying for writing jobs consistently for like 3 years.
Wow.
And
So,
but
What you had to do, like a writer's packet? That's
doing packets, writing, 2 pages of monologue jokes, coming up with different ideas for segments, and every comedy show that was on TV, I was applying for.
Wow.
that's what's up.
After hearing your resume, I want to make sure that you really like your girlfriend, because I am available for you.
Girlfriend, she's the best.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And the good thing about Roz is, she's not gonna keep the baby. You
No,
know
I'm
what
not.
saying?
Trust me, I am not trying to trap you, hon. That's not what I'm doing.
I can't afford all these boots,
You submitted for SNL? You ever submitted a writer's packet for them?
Yeah, we can talk about everybody that turned me down.
Yeah. No, I did too. I submitted for SNL. I honestly don't even think they watch my tape. I get notifications when someone click on the link.
Oh.
No link. They no click.
No such
No click.
had been clicked.
No click. And I don't think they read my writer's packet.
Possible.
Yeah.
So resubmit it.
Fuck them.
Okay.
I'll come back. I'll come back as a host.
Okay.
Right.
I know how this goes. Okay,
Yeah.
Donald Glover, Tiffany Haddish.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot. Kevin
Yeah.
Hart. It's been a lot of Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it'll happen.
If not, I'll fucking cry in a river. But y'all be auditioning. Y'all what y'all doing?
Yeah.
I just started back. After
that was
the
mainly
pandemic,
for
these guys, not you.
Wow.
not the writer.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
first,
Not
Rob,
the
you
guy
know
with
I
the-
have a show, right?
what show?
You know
What
I
show you
have
doing?
worse.
Oh, but no, I don't.
What was you on?
This month.
Well, I mean, that's why I got the podcast. So I can
Can
catch
you-
up. So I can catch up with people.
I mean,
I don't do Google search. I'm not gonna look up your credits. What is it? Go ahead, fuck your feelings. Go.
Fuck 'em.
No,
bad. What
I'm
is
a
it?
writer producer for Funny You Should Ask.
Ah,
been doing
Oh,
that
nice.
I've been doing that since
Congrats.
season 1. We're in season 6 now or something like that.
what
Oh, nice.
service is that on?
Well, everywhere. We were on CBS, Fox.
Oh,
It says-
syndicated.
It's in syndication, yes.
Yeah.
We're on Game Show Network now.
Amen.
So,
Girl.
God. Roz.
Meanwhile, I just upgraded from Long Beach Boulevard to Manchester.
Yes.
And, I don't know if you guys have heard, but solicitation is now legal. So everything's looking at my stock is up. Okay. I just got a couple podcasts. I got some on caffeine with Craig.
I love Greg,
nice.
bro.
You guys know I love to produce shows. So I got once a month at the Miracle. I got some big headliners coming starting October 21st. So those will be some good shows. Some,
We ain't plugging shit yet. God.
no, first of all, no, you ain't gonna disrespect the little bullshit I'm doing.
I'm doing a podcast. I'm unemployed too, technically.
No, but I'm not unemployed though.
Okay, well I am.
I'm not like I make money not as much as you yet because my OnlyFans is not
I thought about it.
But
I was 3
they are
days away
making
from a whole
40,
titty page.
$50 million a year.
Cool.
What the cash me out side
Oh,
chick?
But okay.
But those are
Anybody
celebrities.
listening?
And then
Listen.
old girl, what's her name?
Black China.
Yes, 22 million.
Okay.
But those are them.
That's what I'm about to
Like-
say. That's what I'm about to say. Let's cut the shit, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's cut the shit.
Real-
So I
Realistic.
should be able to get 100,000.
Realistic expectations.
Let's have some realistic expectations. They were already celebrities
Yes.
before they started their own. Hold
I want
on.
100,000. I don't want 22 million.
I hear what you're saying.
I deserve it.
For you to make 100,000 on OnlyFans, you got to do some wild shit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm talking about you got to go in some porn
No,
all-star
No.
Olympic.
not doing it.
Well, I got a homegirl right now who is getting $100 for titty pics.
Okay,
And $200 for videos.
but how many do she actually sell?
I'm just listen.
I know her prices are, but you gotta actually.
No, she's selling them.
I could
She's
be
selling
like,
them.
I could be like, I got feet pictures for $40, but
No, she's
is somebody
selling them.
buying it?
She's selling them.
What's the number?
I'm not.
What's her gross income?
I didn't ask. I didn't ask. She was trying to get me to do it, and I was like, I'm not ready.
But you got tickle bitties. You just don't show your face.
Listen.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Let's start here.
No,
Um,
I'm good.
you know,
know.
Kanisha definitely showed her titties on my podcast.
Well, Kanisha
Shout out to
has
Kanisha.
public titties.
Kanisha got a lot of
They're,
titties.
yeah, they should be shared.
One of my homeboys was like, Kanisha, I follow her because I think a titty gonna fall out at any given moment.
It may.
Yeah,
It may. I heard she killed her kings and queens of.
she did. I saw it. I was
like you
there.
can't pause after kill because she crazy. She could have actually killed somebody. Like you said, I heard
She killed her baby daddy.
Yeah. Like damn it, I knew it. No, yeah, she did. She did really, really well.
That's good.
She did
She
really,
did
really
good.
well.
You got a call back too, though, didn't you, Rob? You got a call back.
I did. I don't know if that's public information.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody. I was at the audition. He had a great audition. That's why I gotta get Rob around here, man. Rob killed it, man. Rob funny, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. What I respect about both of y'all is that y'all could be low energy and still have strong punchlines and get big laughs.
Mhm.
Yeah. And me, I'm doing somersaults.
I'm humping the floor.
Justin got a unicycle and a chimp.
If I don't have my unicycle, chimp, and a banana, I am fucked.
Yeah, it's over.
I'm like, no.
Gallagher.
Hey, how y'all feel about how y'all feel about this? This is a pet peeve I have when I see a host or any comedian piggyback on another comedian's joke. I know this is a me thing, but everyone else don't feel the same way. Meaning, let's say a comedian performs and he has a joke about getting spanked by his grandfather. And then the next comedian goes up, or the host goes back on stage and was like, man, I got spanked by my grandfather too. And then he goes into his version, but he would have never thought of it if it wasn't for. So it's kind of like he's piggybacking on someone else's premise.
I think it depends. If you, as a host, if you go and you say something very quick,
Right.
I'm okay with it. If it turns into a whole bit that you never thought of, then it's like, okay, settle down a little bit.
I think that's how I feel too.
But if it's just something really quick,
Oh, you mad because it was funnier than your bit?
That's never happened to me because my shit is exceptional.
That happened at the Laugh Factory the other. Takara was hosting. A comic got up and was like fumbling on their last joke. It was a good premise though. So she gets on stage. She goes, "Well, what he meant to say was," and killed his joke.
Ooh.
And was so much funnier than him on his joke. Not that she was gonna keep it or anything like that, but she was the host. But she murdered this joke and it like described it, everything better, acted it out better, whatever. So I don't think she was stealing his joke. She was definitely piggybacking and she rewrote it. I told him to keep her joke. Give it his.
Yeah. I do that when I host.
You?
I'll piggyback and I'll,
but
I'll like find an angle or do my angle or whatever. But then, afterwards, if something magic happens, if something good happens, I'll be like, you can have that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So
'Cause
you'll
it's
give it
not-
back. You'll give it back to him.
Yeah, because I can generate
Ooh,
a
the
premise.
disrespect.
You can have your joke.
You
back.
got no.
Yeah,
I fixed it for you.
Oh.
No, but I'm saying that like you generate the premise, it belongs to you. But if you found something with me just playing around with it, then yeah.
See, I feel. Wanna fuck your feelings. The premise is the joke, right? I feel like the premise is not the joke, but the premise is that's
The
the
core.
that's the core. That's the foundation.
foundation.
Yeah.
So my thing is always go to this one. Chris Rock's, there's a difference between black people and niggas.
Mhm.
So I'm always thinking, what if Chris Rock started working out that joke, and then the host or somebody else is like, man, it is a difference between black people and niggas, and then he then went off and created his own shit.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what if that would have been taken and now you doing your version of the joke. Chris Rock doing his version of the joke, but Chris Rock was the person that originated that premise. That's my issue.
I think like with the difference between black people and niggas, I think gang people do that. They're not finna do it like he do it, but a bunch of people do. There are certain premises that can't be stolen. Like if I have a joke about Target.
Hold on. Nobody had a difference between black people and niggas joke before Chris Rock.
Well, I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
We don't have to talk about that particular, but I'm just saying there have been people who have called me and been like, yo, such and such stole your joke because they said they daddy won't shit. I was like, well, a lot of us got ain't shit daddies.
That's true.
And then when I heard the joke, I was like, that's not my joke at all. That's not my experience. I think we get really caught up in saying somebody stole something, somebody sold something without actually listening to what they're saying.
Yeah. I mean, the reason when I piggyback, I'm like, you can have it is because for me, it's not going to leave that show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I might go in, it might just be a meaty premise that, I can wring a lot of funny out of, but at the end of the day, the next show I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna
take that with you.
Take your starting and then my ending and do that. Like, but that's also why I'm like, you can have it because you came with that. That's what you wanted to say, or that's what came out while you were on stage. So
I think hosts use it as a transition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of shows that you're hosting,
1000%.
you don't have a lot of time in between the comics, right? If we're rolling the show. So you might want to just keep that energy up while you're going before you bring up Vanessa Graddick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, his grandmama, something, and next comes to the stage, whatever we're doing.
Yeah, because I'd rather you do that and just do a quick little thing off something I did rather than cuss somebody out over some boots for 15 minutes.
Well, first of all, boots are life. Boots are life.
I mean, if I had to have my druthers about
boots are life. Boots are life. Okay.
Plus, the way I do it, it's always in a thought process of remember, audience, how much you like this person's joke. Remember how much you like that they did, and then a little aside, and then bring somebody up. So at least that's what I think I'm doing. Maybe
it could be just props, like like that was hilarious.
Nah, that ain't it. Rob just be out there stealing, but I feel like I'm just having fun creating off the fly, like kind of showing the audience like, hey, I really do this. And also I can, like they have that immediate like, oh, he didn't know that they were going to say that. And then he took us here, so.
All right.
Yeah, most witty people, we pick up on what's happening right now with us. Like, you know what I mean? If you're witty.
Okay.
Don't be mad.
I know it's fun for everybody.
Hey man. I forgot about you being prideful, by the way.
I mean, no, it's whack. It's whack if they take that and they
develop it.
They're fishing for bits as a host. That's whack.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. So I agree with that. I agree. We agree. We all agree. We all agree. I'm with that. I'm with that to keep the show going and piggyback and real, say something quick, or maybe get it really helping the other comedian. It's kind of almost like you tagging this shit like, here, bro, take that. Gotta make that shit funnier. I respect that.
Also, it depends on the type of show. Like what I'm talking about is a room, but it's not like a showcase. It's not like a big
right.
I wouldn't do that in somewhere where there were stakes, like a big showcase or like a taping or something. Different. I'm not tagging your joke on that. But if you're in my room, you working something out, then
Where you host at? Where you be at?
Cocina Filipina every Wednesday.
That's out here.
What is that?
It's in Eagle Rock. It's a Filipino restaurant. We do a show there.
I gotta pull up
every Wednesday, and then Saturdays at Stories in Echo Park.
What the hell?
Good heroin. Yeah.
Oh, you just got shows everywhere.
Right.
I'm coming through.
There's not a lot of stage time out here. That's what that's what
you
they
have
say.
To create your own.
So I'm creating my own, and
it's like an open mic or is it a book show?
They're both book shows.
Book but not paid.
That's LA. Damn.
Stories pays. Actually, Cocina Filipina pays, but we don't know how much until the end of the night.
Right. $2 for you. $2 for you.
That's one of them. We got to see what the audience look like.
Just got quiet. Y'all niggas done ran out of shit to talk about.
No, I'm still waiting for this.
Oh, the prideful. I know, right? I know, right?
You ran out of questions to ask? I mean,
man, y'all got quiet. Like, aren't you in charge?
This is a community. It's a community for comedians.
You're the only one with a red chair. You supposed to have the shit.
Right.
I got a gag.
Come on, Oprah.
Nope, I don't want to talk about.
I got a different mic, different chair. Go ask us to do some shit.
You know, this mic ain't shit. I had that type of mic, and then it broke or some shit. Then I went back to the store, and then it was like, well, this one's actually better, but I actually like that one better.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, and then when I went back to get those, they wasn't selling those no more. Ain't that about a bitch? Prideful. Let me get to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get equipment in this town. Everybody is buying up all the equipment. I go to Best Buys all over the country.
Podcasts.
You could get anything. Here, try to get a camera.
Yeah.
Try to get a tripod.
Well, you know you got to go to what is it? Garage Guitar Center. That's where I got most of this equipment from.
Secrets.
Oh,
they only got guitars there.
Oh,
That's it. They don't got no kind of sound equipment there. Only acoustic.
But Guitar Center gonna hit you for like 30% more than market value though. Like they gonna have what you want.
That's a fact.
They will, but it's not gonna. It's gonna be more than you're supposed to pay for it though.
Tripod stand $400 a piece.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But they got them.
They got them though. Prideful. I'm gonna get to it. My first job when I moved out here in 2007 was I was doing promotions. I was passing gum at the Gay Pride Parade.
I love it.
And,
for what company?
Trident, I think.
Okay.
So it was like something, and that's why I still eat Trident gum now. No, that would have been perfect. Juicy, but I was wearing Juicy sweats.
Couture.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He had Juicy across his booty.
Yeah, I had Juicy across my booty. You know.
Top sales.
But I'm straight. I have a wife. Okay.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm bi. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So, but shout out to all my buys. Okay. Gay Pride Parade, 2007. Juicy on the booty. I'm fucking. I have to pass out gum to every gay person I see, and it's going great. Just passing out the gum. First of all, and I want to say, I don't know if this happened first. I don't really. This is so long, it's 15 years ago, but I remember it was a gay white dude. He came up to me. You know, because I was fresh. I probably had a fresh haircut and stuff like that. And he was
your
like,
shirt was brightly colored.
My shirt was brightly. It was though. It was like lime
and
green.
Unbuttoned with your chest hair out.
That's right.
But
My areolas was showing.
Popping.
That was
one might say.
And I actually sprayed a hint of mist.
Ooh, did you?
And I oiled my shoulders.
Glistening.
That was glistening. Okay. And my thighs were out.
Our favorite.
And I was wearing your boots. I stopped by Roz's house first. I said, I need some boots for this. So, okay.
In 07, that's wild. Like right now, it's like, you know, hoochie daddy. In 07, that's crazy.
You know what's so funny though? When I was at the Gay Pride Parade, I'm gonna finish the story. When I was at the Gay Pride Parade, there was literally dudes like in cars and parades with their ass out.
Yeah.
And I was like, they were like, I don't understand why people talk. I'm like, you literally have your ass out. Okay. So anyways, shout out to that. The event is going great. Everyone's nice. Everyone's gay. And when I say gay, I mean happy. Okay. Right. Everyone's in great spirits.
Super happy.
No, they're in great spirits there. So there was like, the white dude came up to me. He was like,
this is the shoulders for me.
Exactly. Love him.
He said, are you gay? And I said, no. He said,
are you sure?
Would you like to be?
Ooh.
I said, no. He said, be prideful. So he was like, be prideful. So I don't know. I think he thought I was in the closet or something, but
definitely was trying to get you out of the closet. He was trying to coax you out.
Yeah.
But you ever had somebody call you gay though?
You were almost there. You had the bubble gum. You had the little shorts. Your booty was juicy. You had the boots on. I mean, you were going down that path. He was trying to help you.
I mean, you know.
But I used to play ball, so I've been called gay a lot.
Keep going.
I wouldn't peg you as a lesbian lady.
I mean, but the lesbian people, as soon as you play basketball, they think that that's undercover for eating pussy, and that's just not.
Have they seen you twerk? I just seen you twerk about a week and a half ago. I said, yeah,
you stupid.
She loves That thing.
I do love dick.
Yeah,
but
you do it.
This dudes have called me gay on numerous occasions because that's what niggas do when you don't want to talk to them. Oh, you must like bitches. No, I just don't like you, sir.
Yes.
You never hooked up with a chick? Never kissed?
I've kissed a girl.
Okay.
I've definitely kissed a chick.
Okay.
But I don't like box. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to touch it.
You don't like the box?
Nope. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn, I was finna ask, okay, because I was interning at a radio station, and one of the hosts, she's not there anymore. Ironically, remember when Cat Williams got into it with a female radio host in Atlanta?
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Huh? Wanda Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I was an intern at B103 in college, right? With Frankie and Wanda in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Wanda, the first day I showed up for my internship, I was wearing like a collar shirt. I didn't know. I was wearing a collar shirt and some slacks. I'm trying to be professional. I didn't know radio stations. These niggas be wearing jeans and t-shirts,
pajamas,
sweats.
Yeah, and so I was in college. I wasn't a hood Negro. My vernacular was exceptional. For whatever reason, because I'm talking like this now. She was like, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not gay." I'm like, "No, I'm not." But she would call me gay. She was like, "I think you gay." I'm like, "I'm not gay, yo." She's like, "You sure you're not?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm not." And then it got to a point like, "But am I gay?" It got to a point.
Let me suck a dick and see.
She was saying it so. She was saying it so much. I was like, "What vibe am I giving off that's saying gay?" So, anyways, but I say all of that to say my producer Lee
is gay.
He's gay. No, but he gets it a lot too, though. But anyways, I didn't know if y'all ever been called. I mean, man,
all the time.
Rob,
I actually had something with Wanda. Like I did a show she was hosting, and her assistant was like, "Who'd you fuck to get on this show?" or whatever.
Oh, ouch!
And like insinuated that like one of the big radio hosts in Atlanta, I was like slept with him to get on some comedy show, and I was like, "Who says that?" Like when you checking in, like I was just like, "Hey, I'm here," to do
so
the
they
show.
didn't
Like,
even see your set yet.
No, and they was like, "Oh, who'd you fuck to get on this show?" I'm like, "Dang, like that's crazy."
Bobby, but why does it matter?
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah, she definitely shout out to Wanda Smith. That was crazy though. That Cat Williams.
That was insane.
But
there
I think
was
she
a lot
was asking
of
for it though.
comedians all over the country, like fist bumping, because she would just do comics like she was trying to do Cat in the morning. You in town, you doing press. It's 6 in the morning.
Early.
Who knows where you flew in from? You tired. You trying to sell, so you trying to sell yourself. And then, like, you doing your jokes. They always tell you, do your jokes.
Right.
And then you doing your jokes, and then she's giving you nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, a lot of radio hosts, and I graduated from Clark for radio, like radio, TV, and film, mass communications, but radio is my primary thing. Because my thing was always, like, if I don't make it in entertainment, at least I could be a morning host until they started syndicating goddamn the Breakfast Club everywhere. So it's like, well, you could do it, be an afternoon host.
Listen.
There's a point that I was getting to when I was saying all of this. Oh, a lot of these radio hosts, some of them are comedians, or they wish they would have did comedy. So they see that radio as their time to kind of get their jokes off, but they don't actually always. Not all of them. Some of them, I'm sure, go to the clubs consistently, but I don't know how many really go into the clubs consistently. Exactly.
No.
Not a lot.
And so,
it's hard. It's hard to go in the clubs, do comedy, and then wake up at 5 in the morning.
That's true.
And talk to a million people.
That's true.
And make sense and read. I mean, yeah, you can
if that's your passion. I think a lot of people think that comedy is just easy, so they do it as something else. Like that's their.
Well, I was talking to Kevin Tate the other day. He said comedy will not be your side bitch.
That's a fact.
But
comedy
people try to
not,
make it.
It will not be. You're never gonna blow. You have to that's one thing you have to like really devote, well, any form of entertainment, not just comedy, radio,
anything you want to be successful
right.
at,
You have to devote your time to.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people look at comedy as, I just got to get up there.
They think it's a hobby.
So that's why actors and rappers and whoever else are like, well, I'm gonna just try comedy. It's not a just try it. Like, this is real shit we do.
Also, we don't have an application process. We don't have
it's
HR.
not.
So we'll just accept
we don't have a
anybody.
union.
Anybody can
it.
just jump in and be like, I'm a comedian, and then after a couple of days, it's like, all right, they're coming.
Well,
Yeah.
if we had a union like SAG-AFTRA, that you had to be solidified before you were an actual professional in that industry, the Writers Guild or whatever it is, whatever niche you're in. You have to be solidified in order to be a professional by going through these programs, right?
Right.
So, but in comedy, we have no ledger. We have no.
What would you base that off of? Would that be talent? Would that be how much money you make on a
That's
year?
why we don't have one.
That's
There's no
the
way to
tricky
depict that.
part.
Right.
Because, like, I'm not passed in a lot of clubs.
Right.
I don't perform at a lot of clubs, but I do stand up at rock venues all over the country. You know, I have an album, and my album kind of pays my bills, but at the same time, you know, certain requirements, the way certain people would measure whether I'm a stand-up, you know, in a union idea, I might not be able to get in.
It's really hard to quantify, like, because when we go on the road or places, I think I was in Cleveland or Colorado, I don't know, wherever I was.
You're just so fucking busy, aren't you?
They're not even near each other.
Oh my God.
Cleveland or Colorado.
They both were with C's. Settle down.
Okay.
Wherever I was, I'm saying I went there, and the people at the clubs, they hate when we come in from LA because they think that we're doing shit that we're really not doing or whatever. So then they want to list their resume. And they're like, well, I did Roscoe's Chicken Shack comedy competition, and I won, and I've been blowing up in the little room over. And I'm like, I don't want to negate their experience, but at the same time, I'm like, but you're still just right here.
Mm.
And I think, but it doesn't make them any less of comedians, because when we started, we were just right here. So it's like, I don't know how we would do a union. I think we need one, but I don't know how we would.
I think the headline to this is Vanessa Graddick don't fuck with local comedians.
That is not the truth.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
That is not. I don't
tell her where the spots are to eat. Don't tell her where not to go, because she's going to judge you in your little comedy competition
I don't
trophy.
fuck with mundane conversations where you trying to flex on me.
Okay.
Right.
When you just got a fucking 8-piece for your prize money. That's what I don't fuck with. Because I don't come in saying my credits at all. Like, I don't even ask hosts to say my credits. They don't give a fuck. If you're funny, you're funny.
I just got to that point.
So
people be like, how to bring you up? I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter. They don't care.
It doesn't matter.
I've never been on the ride home like, it's the credits. That's what happened. Is they didn't say the credits right, and then the whole set went downhill.
Exactly.
But okay. This only because I have a certain amount of credits. No. This is what I'm gonna say. A host can give you a poor intro.
They can.
Even if you don't
give you a poor intro.
Okay, and that kind of set the stage for the audience sometimes, because if the host bring you up like you not legitimate, like you're a legitimate comedian at least, the audience is automatically like, I hope this nigga funny.
But that doesn't have to be credits, because you can bring people up just with a lot of love, like energy and hyping them up.
They could say all
what
your
about when
credits
they tell all
poorly.
your credits?
Exactly.
They could like really do. Y'all seen MacGyver?
They got canceled.
Have y'all seen? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they could say them all and be like,
this nigga has been on 18 canceled shows.
Let me ask you a question. They have not seen MacGyver. That's the answer to that. That is the answer.
But what if they say all of your credits, like they build you up? Oh, Justin's been here. He's done this. He's done this. He's done this, and they build you up so big, but you're set.
Because he left the unicycle at home.
Right. He didn't juggle the bananas.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, when that unicycle get a flat tire,
it's all bad.
It's all down.
But I've seen comics do that. They demand this great intro. Don't forget this. Don't forget that. Make sure you include this. And then they get up and they suck. They're fucking trash. And it's like, maybe if you didn't, like, when you overpromise and underdeliver kind of type thing. Like if you would have left that out, we would have just kept you on an even slate. But now we have you up here, and your comedy performance was down here.
I gotta say this because this is what I know for sure. This is what I know for sure. People without credits hate saying somebody with credits.
Facts.
That's not true because I have no credits.
No. The haters. the haters is what I'm saying. The haters. I'm not saying the ones that not hating. The ones that are haters. They're typically the one that do not want to say your credits.
Or they'll mess it up on purpose. Oh, what was the show again? Lethal Weapon. It's like, come on, nigga.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the ones that don't got no hate in their heart, they're like, yo, you done seen them on CBS, you done seen them all on TV, yo, give it up for Justin.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones that's like, I mean, he gonna tell you what he been on. I've had that.
No.
I've had that too.
He gonna tell you what he been on. Give it up for this nigga. Yeah.
But I think he puts more value on your show as a host, or if you're a producer, when you're able to state who these people are, who your friends are, who your connections are, and like where you're at in the industry. Like despite what I'm doing, like all of my friends are famous. Like actually, so I'm proud of your guys' movement. I want to talk about your new show, your writing. You're on your 7th season, whatever. That's important.
Yeah.
That's very important. I don't like to leave that stuff
And
out.
I want to let you know that Vanessa ain't gave me not a cut of none of them goddamn checks that she making.
Wait a minute.
No, fuck all that. You been around here working.
Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
Well, I'm listening.
I ain't got not a 21 Jump Street chick.
You don't
I
need
didn't
it.
get one
You don't need it.
MacGyver's. I
You don't want
didn't get.
You don't want it.
I ain't get no little guest appearance in Magnum PI.
Did you get a stick of gum?
No, I didn't even get no damn Trident. I've been knowing him since he was prideful off the boat from Atlanta, and all I got is a goddamn Fiji
She
water.
brought you those juicy shorts, and look how you were playing her.
You're right. I got to do more. You gave me the shorts. You gave me the boots. And I apologize. I ain't shit.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh shit!
Hey, we about to wrap up, man. What's your thing? What's y'all socials, man? Let the people know where they can find you. What's y'all podcasts, TV shows, everything? What y'all got?
Vanessa Graddick on everything. You got shit. Watch Funny You Should Ask. So I can stay employed.
Nice.
Rob Haze on everything. I finally got at Rob Haze on Twitter. The Inconsistent Podcast with Rob Haze just started. If you like watching podcasts, we are on YouTube. We're everywhere. And Sherman Showcase comes back on AMC October 26th.
Hey.
Amen. As I said, if you want to catch me, you must catch me on Manchester Boulevard and Vermont,
or at
Beach
Planned
Boulevard.
Parenthood.
Yeah, no, they put me out. I'm at my limit for the year.
She actually sells me my unicycle.
Yeah, but I sell his without the seat on it. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
That's true.
Roz is funny on Instagram. I got hacked. I got 1 follower. So please follow your girl. They won't give you the right money if you don't got the right followers. So y'all follow me. Roz is funny. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Phenomenal episode. Hilarious. Yeah, man. Hey, man, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, and share. People don't share. And yeah, man, I got some stuff. I'll be in Orlando soon performing with Afion Crockett, and I'll be in Illinois soon. And y'all look out for them dates. And I want to say this before we get out of here. If anybody has been offended by anything that we said today, just remember one thing. Fuck your feelings. We out.
Roll me down, I get it. Hate that I keep winning. Stab my back, it's tempting.